New year, new you. Happy New Year's, everyone. Hair trends this year are going to be seriously next level. There are some timeless classics, there are some bold statement cuts, and some really easy wearable styles that still look very cool. Is this the year that you're finally gonna get your signature haircut? I think it is. Let's go. All right, let's kick things off with a classic that just doesn't quit, and that is the blunt bob. Honestly, this haircut has been trending for what feels like forever, and for good reason, very good reason. It's a total power move haircut. Okay, here's the deal. The blunt bob is all about that clean, one length cut. It's sharp and dramatic. It usually hits right at the chin or a little below. The longest version will just graze the collarbone. It's sleek and edgy, but it's still very, very feminine and girly. It's like a haircut with a built-in girly attitude, right? And I'm not gonna lie, this might be my favorite haircut of all time. I've had it, I've loved it, I've grown it out, and I've gone right back to it more times than I can count, honestly. In terms of the fringe, you can pair it with a full heavy fringe for a bold look, or you can go for a softer, wispier vibe. You can do curtain bangs, or you can also just do all one length and keep the front really long. Now, if you're wondering about styling options, don't worry, because this cut is more versatile than people think. Whether you wear it sleek and straight, tousled for that effortless French girl vibe with natural texture, or you wave it with a curling wand or curling iron for more of a structured texture, it always looks super, super stylish. A quick tip is that this cut works best for fine to medium hair textures, okay? So if your hair is super thick, the bluntness can make it look a little bit triangular, but for fine hair, oh my God, it adds so much thickness and body. And for face shapes, this does suit almost everyone except for very round faces. Round face people can still do it. They just need to keep it 1 or 2 inches below the chin to balance it out. Otherwise, this cut is a total win for nearly everyone. Haircut number 2 is the fairy cut. This one is making waves in 2025 thanks to celebrity hairstylist Mark Mena, who is the creative genius behind it. Let me give you a little backstory on this haircut, okay? So this stylist created this cut, right, the fairy cut, for Ariana Greenblatt, who you may recognize as Sasha in the Barbie movie. He was actually inspired by Ariana's role in Now You See Me 3, and he was also inspired by the fantasy vibes of the book A Court of Thorns and Roses. And with those two inspirations in mind, he combined them and created this haircut that he calls a glow-up haircut. And I would agree, it is definitely a glow-up haircut. This is a mid-length cut that has loads of layering and a face framing fringe. The majority of the layers are around the face frame. So if you wear it up, but you leave all the layers down, it kind of actually looks like you have short hair. So it's for those girls who are tired of their long hair, but they're not ready to go short. With this haircut, you get the best of both worlds, but with a really whimsical vibe. I've noticed in my research that this can be done in a softer way where it looks a lot like the butterfly cut that was all the rage 2 years ago. It looks a lot like that cut. Or it can be done in a much more kind of aggressive way where it gives off a shaggy vibe or even a mullet vibe in some cases. Something else I've noticed is that you can go really heavy and short in the fringe so that there's like loads of attention up here, or you can open it right up and go a little bit lighter with a face framing or a curtain fringe, depending on your preferences. Keep in mind that this is definitely for hair textures that are like medium to thick. Okay, that texture is gonna be better for this haircut. Adding this many layers into fine hair will make the ends look very wispy, and if you don't have enough hair at the front, you really won't be able to get the same vibe from it at all. Okay, you need a lot of hair here to be able to cut and sculpt it and create that fairy tale romantic vibe. Haircut number 3 is a 3-tiered layer, which is basically just a 1-length cut with a really heavy face framing layer. It can look sort of similar to the fairy cut-ish, but the difference is that the fairy cut is layered all the way around, and this one's only heavily layered right at the front. Gwen Stefani actually does this haircut extremely well. The best, in my opinion. The way she wears it gives off this really rock and roll edge, but you can also soften it up quite a bit with styling or just with the addition of framing, like a curtain bang or a fringe or something along that line. This haircut really was extremely popular in the 90s. I remember getting it back in the 90s, and it's great because it's fairly low maintenance. It grows out very easily, and it's pretty easy to style since you're only really dealing with the layering at the front. Last year, I actually did a whole haircut tutorial on how to cut and style your hair like this from home. It was also very popular last year, so I'll leave that in the pinned comment for you in case you want to be brave and you want to try it out for yourself. Haircut number 4 is Carpenter curtain bangs, obviously named after the singer Sabrina Carpenter. So curtain bangs are a lot like the blunt bob in that they had a major moment already. In fact, I've done so many videos about curtain bangs that I can't even count how many. I don't even know how many I've done. But again, this trend is not going anywhere. It's so popular still. Sabrina Carpenter obviously did not create this look or this trend at all, right, by any means. But people are asking for it because of her now. She's become the new Jennifer Aniston of the salon request world. I've said it a million times in all my billions of videos about it. I'll say it again. Curtain bangs are amazing. They suit everyone. They have a very low maintenance grow out period for bangs, right? So in case you don't like them, they grow out very quickly and they soften the face out beautifully. You can wear them shorter in the middle in here, right? Like Sabrina Carpenter does, or you can keep them longer like a face frame if you're not fully ready to commit to shortness here at the front. If you're the type of person that wants to try bangs, but you are on the fence about it, you've always wanted to do it, but you're scared, this is the perfect way to ease softly into bangs. You get the look with less commitment and more opening. Haircut number 5 is the Mixie. The name says it all. It is a hybrid between the mullet and the pixie. I really didn't think I would like this until I started looking for photos of it on different people for this video. And now I'm actually in love with it. Okay, the Mixie combines the short choppy layers of a pixie cut with the longer dramatic tail of a mullet. It's all about blending the best of both worlds again, right? Short and manageable in the front with a touch of bold drama in the back. It ends up giving this really edgy, modern, and seriously cool vibe. With that said though, the Mixie is definitely for the trendsetters who want to push the boundaries of traditional hairstyles. In order to make this work, you definitely need to have a lot of personal style and you need a phenomenal hairstylist. It's not the easiest thing in the world to cut. So you not only need to have great personal style to pull it off, you also really need a great hairstylist to pull it off too. I wouldn't say this one is easy to wear. Okay, it's not easy to wear, it's not super versatile, but on the right person, it will transform them into a very cool version of themselves. It will be the talk of the party, let me tell you. And now for the ultimate length lovers, let's talk about triple XL hair. Ooh, this isn't just long hair, okay? It is super long hair. Think waist length or longer. If you speak extension language, you are looking at 22 inches or longer. We're not even staying in the 20-inch playing field over here, okay? 22 inches or longer. Triple XL hair has been gaining momentum as people lean into that fairy tale, Rapunzel, Disney princess inspired vibe. There's a lot of whimsical stuff moving into this year. Actually, when I look at it all together, it's pretty cool. This look is chic, it's ultra feminine, it's glamorous, it's very versatile. You can style it sleek and straight for a really polished look. You can add waves for a beachy vibe, or you can experiment with braids and intricate updos. Of course, there is some upkeep involved with this cut though, or lack thereof, I guess lack thereof cut. Growing your hair out this long takes major dedication, right? You'll need regular trims to prevent split ends. You need a solid hair care routine with moisturizing treatments. And let's be real, probably most of you will need extensions. In terms of who it's best for, it definitely works best for the thickest of hair types that can really carry the length without it looking too hollow in the ends. But if you do have finer hair, you still really love this look, you can fake it with extensions. It is possible, especially tape-in extensions will give you that density. Just keep in mind that they will be very costly. Hair that's that long, that's fake, is not cheap. and it's a lot of maintenance, and the maintenance is also not cheap. But hey, if you love it, it may be worth it for you. So there you have it, 6 haircut trends that are going to absolutely dominate 2025. Let me know if you want me to recreate this video, but with curly trends for the new year. This video's over.